It's a hollow play, but they'll clap anyway. My body is a cage.
I want you all to know that America today is on bended knee in prayer for the people whose lives were lost here, for the workers who work here, for the families who mourn. This nation stands with the good people of New York City and New Jersey and Connecticut as we mourn the loss of thousands of our citizens. I can hear you! I can hear you, the rest of the world hears you, and the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
I was familiar with Osama bin Laden and his diatribes against the United States and his list of grievances for U.S. actions overseas.
We are resolved to fight the war on terror. This isn't a short-term strategy for us. The war on terror is, you can't distinguish between Al-Qaeda and Saddam when you talk about the war on terror.
Confronting the threat posed by Iraq is not a distraction from the war on terror. It is absolutely crucial to winning the war on terror.
I appreciate so very much the members of Congress who have joined me in strongly condemning these attacks. And on behalf of the American people, I thank the many world leaders who have called to offer their condolences and assistance. America and our friends and allies join with all those who want peace and security in the world. And we stand together to win the war against terrorism. I've directed the full resources of our intelligence and law enforcement communities to find those responsible and to bring them to justice. We will make no distinction between the terrorists who committed these acts and those who harbor them.
When they started talking about Iraq and ginning up, they might have nuclear weapons. They had contacts with Al-Qaeda. I knew that was total bullshit.
They believed, I think, that the best way to mobilize support for the war on terror was to create what I would call, and I call it, this World War II atmosphere or environment where we had been attacked. And it was an attack on democracy and our way of life, just like Nazi Germany and Japan, and it clearly wasn't. It was 19 guys in airplanes.
I believe out of the evil done to America is going to come some incredible good. Say strong when we need to be strong. Speak clearly about good and evil.
This is a struggle against evil.
States like these and their terrorist allies constitute an axis of evil, arming to threaten the peace of the world.
This is a man of great evil, as the president said.
If this is not evil, then evil has no meaning. Either you're with us, either you love freedom and with nations which embrace freedom, or you're with the enemy. There's no in between. You're either with us or you're with the enemy. That's clear. I will continue to make that clear.
We know they have weapons of mass destruction. We know they have active programs. There isn't any debate about it.
We know that Saddam Hussein has a long history with terrorism.
We have facts, not speculations.
And we've been careful about what we've said, and what we've said has been exactly accurate.
We know what the fermenters look like. We know what the tanks, pumps, compressors, and other parts look like. We know how they fit together. We know how they work.
There's no doubt in my mind he wants to have a nuclear weapon, and he's got some capacity.
Sir, I think we will find caches of weapons of mass destruction. Absolutely.
There is no doubt that Saddam Hussein now has weapons of mass destruction. There is no doubt that he is amassing them to use against our friends, against our allies, and against us.
But there's no doubt his hatred is mainly directed at us. There's no doubt he can't stand us.
There is no doubt that Saddam Hussein's regime is a danger.
The United States knows that Iraq has weapons of mass destruction. The UK knows that they have weapons of mass destruction. Any country on the face of the earth with an active intelligence program knows that Iraq has weapons of mass destruction.
My job is to protect America, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. This is an administration that when we say we're going to do something, we mean it. America will act deliberately. America will act decisively. If we stay tough when we need to be tough, stay strong when we need to be strong. I will not wait on events while dangers gather. I will not stand by as peril draws closer and closer. We're doing everything we can to protect the homeland. Doesn't matter how long it takes. When it comes to the defense of our freedoms, we will stay the course. In the world we have entered, the only path to safety is the path of action, and this nation will act.
Who wants to know all that is gold is rusting? No one will know. Seasons cease to change, and how far we've gone. How far we're going. It's the here and the now, and the love for the sound of the moments that keep us moving.
The only way to treat them is like they are, cold-blooded killers, and run them down.